Today I'm visiting a family friend, Tom Burke, who is showing his vast wrestling memorabilia.
Hello, Michael. How are you? Welcome to my vast memorabilia collection here.
Tom, how long have you been collecting?
I've been collecting since I was the age of 11, and I'm now 64, hitting 65 soon.
Okay, do you still collect?
Yes, I do. I still collect some of the modern stuff, and I also am always on the lookout for vintage, old school wrestling memorabilia.
What's your favorite memorabilia in your collection?
Ooh, that's a good question, Michael. I have so many of them, I really don't even know where to begin. Actually, probably one of my favorite items of memorabilia are probably the letters which I received from various wrestlers and wrestling promoters over the years. But one of the items that I find to be one of my favorites, it happens to be, and I'll have to pick it up and bring it over and show you and everything, is the belt buckle from 1934 from the Friars Club in New York City for this Friars Championship. That's kind of an interesting item. I've never seen anything like that before or heard of it. And it was and also the other item that is one of my favorites is the championship belt I have up there, which is from the Grand Prix Wrestling Championship, and that was a gift from Killer Kowalski. That is one of my favorite items. The other item is the fez that the Grand Wizard wore when he was known as Abdullah Farouk. The other item that is of interest is his vest, which I have. And this was a vest that was worn by the Grand Wizard back in the 1970s. That's one of my other favorite items. So there's a number of items which I have which are sentimental. Those are probably more sentimental than some of the other items. Autographs, specifically autographed items like the Sports Illustrated. I have from Danny Hodge and everything here made out to me. That was from 1957, and he autographed that in '98. Danny and I have been friends for 30-odd years, so that's been good. And there are a lot of other items here that are of interest that I have and everything. There's so many I can't even pinpoint all of them, Michael.
Okay, how many items do you think you have?
Thousands.
Thousands?
Well, counting all programs and newspaper clippings, etc., magazines, in the thousands, yes.
Okay. Is there something special that you would like to have?
That I don't have.
Any collection that you don't have?
Yes, two things. One of them is a championship belt that has been, I won't say missing, but was sold to someone in in 1975. It was sold. It was the Ed Strangler Lewis belt. That championship belt I would love to have. The other belt, the other item that I would like to have would have been Jack Pfeffer's pinky ring, and we may even have a picture of Jack up here. At least we did at one point. It might have been moved into another area, but he used to have a pinky ring here, and there it is right there. And I don't know if you can see the pinky ring or not, but let's see. No, you can't. You can't see it. But he used to wear a pinky ring on his little finger, and that was, I would have loved to have had that. That has been, I'm say, missing. This is the Grand Wizard here, by the way, and yeah. But that is just one of the many items that I have here, and everything. And let's see, what else do we have? And what else, Michael, do you have to ask?
If you were not collecting wrestling memorabilia, what would you collect?
Probably railroad memorabilia. And that's more expensive than wrestling.
Okay. Are there a lot of old school wrestling collectors?
There are not many, but there are a number of them. I know at least probably a half a dozen that really collect old time stuff and display it as well.
Okay. What do you think of the modern day stuff, like figures, cards, gimmicks, and stuff?
Well, as you can see, I have some modern memorabilia up here. I have the great Johnny May Young up there in a corner. I have William Regal, his lordship, and above that I have a doll, I guess you call, of Tiger Mask, and then I have an assortment of figures. I was never really into the figures that much, but I do have an assortment of them. Everything is collectible. But unlike wrestling from the past to the stuff today, this is all totally mass-produced, and they make thousands of them, whereas before they only made a few and everything.
Next question. Have you watched my videos?
Have I watched your videos? Yes, I have watched your videos.
What do you think?
I think they're terrific. I think you should be up for an Emmy.
Oh, what? Okay, so will be a part 2.